Alright, Zach. So, you want to give a synopsis of what the fuck happened?
Oh, we're already recording?
Yeah.
Fuck, it was 3.5 hours, so...
But nothing.
He gave his character introduction.
Oh fuck, we're gonna have to do that again.
God damn it. I don't want to do that.
Alright, so we met Fralzek, who is a hive-born psyker who was not...
he was not identified as a psyker at birth, so he was not whisked away.
Yes, on the
And
black
that's
ships.
literally all I cared to pay attention for.
He grew up not really trusting anyone with his secret except for one friend of his. Eventually, his hive was... he grew up in, like, the depths and
like the slums, right?
worst part of the underhive. Barely scrounging by and surviving. Eventually...
Space Detroit.
Hmm?
I said Space Detroit.
Eventually, his hive came under attack by an apocalyptic event, which, as he said, was indescribable. He barely he survived, but most of his hive didn't, and he wandered around until he found other people. They told him about the Inquisition mission, or that to get in touch with the Inquisitor.
This loop has been missing. I'm gonna fix that while you talk.
Okay. And that's why he's here. So the group met him, investigated a couple of small disturbances around the island. And what do you want to put into that? Because I'm sick of talking.
As far as the synopsis goes, yeah, we investigated a couple things.
But I mean, if you want to go more in depth, since they didn't hear shit, and that was 3 hours, we started the day off. We went down to, Nihilus went down to the barracks. Then we went back where he met up with Tybalt, and we talked to Canicus. Apparently, there's been stuff going on with the soldiers. One of them, Mattis, was admitted to the asylum. We met up with Zek, or Fralzek.
Fralzek.
We came back. We heard a scream from the not Levine Manor,
DeCall.
from the DeCall Manor, which we investigated. There was a lady clawing her own face off. That was nice. Fralzek. I should probably put my headphones on in case they say anything. Fralzek noticed some warp phenomena going on in the room. Has yet to tell the group about it. Since it's the only thing you heard, if you watched the last video, Tybalt was a dick. Probably should have gotten his ass whooped, but that's fine. Lady came out in a body bag. We went to the asylum. We got a short tour of the facility. We split the group into two. Fralzek and Nihilus went and saw the asylum, and Zane and Tybalt went to the Sororitas. Nothing was learned at the Sororitas. You probably heard about that from one end.
Maybe.
Maybe. The asylum didn't get much results either. The intensive care unit, that is. We met Mattis?
Mattis, yeah.
Yeah, we met Mattis, but didn't get any information out of him, although we know the screaming. So.
And that there was someone there that shouldn't have been.
There was someone there who shouldn't have been. Why was he there? And then we went back to the office where we failed miserably at hacking stuff until we didn't. And we found all of the things, most of the things that we shouldn't have found, and thus we were chased out by security, where I blew someone's fucking head off. We blew two people's heads off, but I only did one. I set him on fire. Don't mess with me.
And you went for a swim.
Yeah. We went for a swim, and now we're back at the manor, having learned Jack Diddley from the security video that we stole from the office.
Having learned basically nothing for this entire time.
Yeah. At least we got
I should write for Final Fantasy.
No, you know what you should do, since they all missed it? You should tell them Frostlight spawns.
Oh, right.
Also, Frozek, or Max, whichever you prefer to go by at this point in time, you should probably tell us your story again since nobody heard that last time.
Oh boy.
No,
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Richard went over it.
Yeah, I already went
Don't
over it.
talk.
Just
Okay.
just tell them your bonds.
All right. Yeah. So I believe that Garvel is woefully misinformed about the warp, and that I will enlighten him. I do not trust.
Nearly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I do not trust Neelis for a good reason. I saw Tybalt go absolutely berserk once and believe that he now wants to kill me.
You saw him blow that servitor's face off, and you were like, "Oh fuck, that dude's insane!"
And I also stood between Tybalt and what they wanted.
Good.
And what they wanted was people's brains to go flying and set like their body on fire somehow and like make them go for a swim.
I can't fucking believe I did that. God damn it. Now you guys have to remind me to make sure that, like, your sound is good.
Alternatively, if someone talks to you on Skype, you should probably check that out.
But then I have to, like, leave this page and come back to it, and so I have to, like, get a BRB screen and stuff. But yeah, if smart people message me on Skype, I should just pay attention to them.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Wait, what happened? You just had to
Also,
think.
Twitch chat.
Elisa messaged me and I was like, "Hey, I can't
She
hear."
messaged him
Yeah.
5 minutes in saying she couldn't hear anyone else.
I can't hear them, but I wasn't. I only
Yeah,
put
3.5
D&D
hours
on.
later, we were like, what did she say?
Yeah, don't worry, he just finished saying the whole thing, and yeah.
Fucking dumbass Richard moment.
You want to go again? Want me to roll a 90 and we can read it again?
We could probably redo that entire thing and just get slightly different results.
And now it's a chewing stream.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Pretty much just sum it up in short, we went running around everywhere. We went to where we were supposed to go. Crazy shit happened. We rolled a lot of 90s. We ran away from something.
Whoa,
tried to
whoa.
get
Who is
shit
this
done.
we that rolled the lot
To
of
be
nights?
fair,
Right?
everyone in the party
Yeah.
rolled a 90. I got a 92. Nihilus rolled a 95. Zek, for all managed to roll a 100, which is
His first roll.
his very first roll, just looking around a bar.
Hey, but
We're
then he
convinced
got
he
a
went
1.
blind.
But then my
He
next
got
roll
a
was the
freaking
one.
1. That
Yeah,
was insane.
you rolled a 1 immediately afterwards.
So really, he rolled 250s.
Yeah. No, here, you rolled a bunch of 90s. We all rolled 1. We got it out of the way. What
They
was
just
it? Oh,
really
that's right.
didn't
You
want
found
you to have
the
information.
key.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you rolled like a 92, like a 94, and a 98,
and then a 4.
and then a 4.
Nailed it.
These people are spying on us.
It's like, yeah, it's like keep a watch out. Yeah, make sure you look out for like their faces, and if they notice us, it's like, oh yeah,
Yeah, whatever. I got it.
yeah.
Nailed it.
tell that to my 90
Round.
guy.
Zane's mind was elsewhere.
Good. Let me know when you guys are ready to go again.
Can you just like
No problem. I just wanted to fix all of the settings and then do a synopsis. So that I only have to highlight from here on out, instead of being like, you should listen to half of the conversations.
Dude, from what I can see, what you're eating, you're
Oh, you're
eating
not gonna highlight
chocolate
the other?
cake and an i7 processor.
You
That's
can
what
watch
it
it,
looks like
it'll
from
still be recorded. It's
Oh.
just not highlighted.
That box looks like a
Like, okay,
freaking
there's
like
It's in the
an i7
archives, it's
box.
just not in the highlights.
Okay.
Yes.
I just want to make sure it'll be available.
Yeah, it'll be available.
I have people
Mini
who want to watch
brownies,
it.
man.
I also like to go
Oh,
back
shit.
over our things throughout the week, just trying to keep up with it.
Check in. Yeah.
Although, because last week's was so short, I went home and did it.
Yeah.
And so that's why I came back this time. I was like, why did we want to go to... I did it twice in one day, but I don't remember what I wanted to do.
Yeah, I felt bad because I had stuff to do that day.
You pissed.
Yeah. It was better that we had an extra person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Safeway brownies.
You're not bad for a Safeway brownie.
Nah, I don't
Can
do
we
that.
just go and like make a camp somewhere and just keep on killing things that try to run at us, and then just loot them and then sell everything, and then get, all of us get grenade launchers, chase them all, and then we all just die, and that'll be the end.
Good.
I like the way you run campaigns.
Yes, it is. It's a very good story.
Barrett needs to be GM. Richard, you're fired.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, Richard seems sensible. that other one seems dangerous.
I feel like we're gonna die. I feel like we're gonna die.
Just pull enough so we can all of us get
Well,
like
also, so
dual grenade launchers.
As much as I love dungeon crawling.
5. I have to go at 5. So
Okay.
Oh.
Got like an hour left. Got it.
Hour left what?
Max
Right.
has like an hour left before he has to go.
Oh.
Just said that, so pay attention.
It's focusing on my ring.
Alright. I'm good to go.
yeah, we can.
Yep. Okay, we're good.
All right.
Oh, baby.
Who do I want to pick on?
Oh, not me anymore, please. Talk enough.
Zek. Roll a willpower test for me.
God damn his name.
Oh, I should probably roll in roll 20 and 9. Which
Yeah.
Yes. Slash roll 1d100.
I almost did that one time too.
What's your willpower is like 38 now, isn't it?
I just got you compared to shit.
Yes.
He's 38.
Yeah. All right. You get out of bed normally. Congratulations. You had pleasant dreams. Everything is just, it's okay. I mean, you saw some serious shit yesterday, but you're all right. You're gonna be fine.
We went into a coma and we died.
All right. So it's like probably 9 a.m. right now, and you're all waking up slowly. Just milling about. Neelis, do you want to do anything? Like,
I'm gonna contact Frawl and Zane and get them to come over to our room, and they can review the tape again with us.
all right, you guys do that. Zane, can you roll? Is that it's intelligence test? I don't remember. Hold on a second. Just roll 1d100 for me.
Not bad.
We'll see.
Oh.
Now I'm scared.
What's it rolling
Ah,
against?
damn it! I forgot to bring that baggage.
Because-
Here.
He doesn't.
Oh.
If it's an int, I have 37, so
Oh.
that...
I saw that.
What?
Huh? He has 37 intelligence and he rolled 38.
If it's
It doesn't matter either way. It's a perception test, and it's awareness. And that's not anything that matters because he hasn't picked anything that would allow him to like survey or anything. So yeah, no one sees anything out of the ordinary like you didn't see last night. What do you guys want to do now that it's morning time?
Yeah. Well, 1 second here. What is it? Keep on forgetting the names. Okay, so on my way to meet up with Neelis, I go to talk to Zach, because Zach told me he wanted to talk to me when we woke up.
Right. So, you come to me and you said you want to talk to me. I say that, for clarification, I mean that I wanted to talk to the entire group in some place private at some time, but it doesn't have to be immediately right now.
Okay.
Alright, well, you're all together in Neelis's room,
Okay.
or Neelis and Tybalt's suite area.
They share the same room.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
have, like,
because we were the only two who were originally expected.
yeah.
He didn't
Right.
know that Zane was going to be joining us on the thing, and you're also a late addition, which is why you're upstairs with Zane.
Yep. So you guys are all in that room, and it's a secure room. There's no recording devices or anything else, and you won't be overheard.
Okay, Okay, so to everyone I say, as some of you have noticed, particularly Neelis, I am somewhat unique, and I may be slightly different than you guys, but I would like to propose that if we'd like to work together, that you all need to be able to... Oh, did it drop me?
No, I'm still here.
Who dropped?
You've reached your 4-hour limit
Reached
for
your
the group
4-hour
video call.
Motherfucker! Alright, I'm gonna close the call and come back.
Can we
Good. I'm so glad that's up there.
Son of a bitch.
Mother.
Oh no, and now we've got like a big...
Now you
It'll
gotta
go
take-
away. It'll go away. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I'm so glad I changed it to that.
No, look what that's doing to the stream.
Zach, your
I know,
dog's
but like once it goes away,
That's
then
not my
everything
dog.
It'll
Okay.
correct itself. There we go.
Zach's dog is a dick.
My dog is dead.
It's true. It is dead. You should
Oh.
be shamed.
He died just before Christmas,
It's
thank you.
It's like halfway in between Danny's and Rod's like picture.
Those are dicks. Alright, anyways, continue.
Okay, so in the middle of my conversation that we just so basically what I was saying is that as some of you may have noticed, particularly Neelis, there's something unique about me. I may be I may be slightly different than some of you, but if we'd like to work together, I'd like to propose that we have some secrecy, that I can help you guys. I can show you some of my skills if you promise to not let anybody else.
Tybalt says, "You are awfully vague, sir."
Well, I have to be vague. I'm not sure who I can trust yet, but I would like to trust you.
Fair enough.
Garble, would
appreciate
you like to
your
jump in
services.
on this?
I agree to him joining us.
And Nihilus already knows. So.
Yeah.
That was already okay. Well, I discovered when I was young that I was a psyker, so I have...
Burn the heretic.
Is that in character?
I don't know. Do the Mechanicus have anything against psychers? I mean, I've got a fucking mechanical
They're
arm.
wary
Going,
of it, but they don't really care.
I've got a mechanical arm growing out of my back. Do I give a shit?
Well, anyway, I tell them that I'm a psyker and that I can use my powers to benefit us.
Not in public.
Not, yeah, but I'm specifically withholding showing it in public and letting other people in general know. but it can be useful to us if we can keep it a secret. And if you all agree, then I will be able to continue along with you.
I'm not usually one for withholding information, but I think it could be an advantage, others not knowing this.
I guarantee that it will be of great advantage to you.
Well, you having the abilities will be an advantage either way, but I meant other people not knowing.
I see.
Well, they don't need to know.
No.
And that's essentially what I wanted to say to them.
Alright. After this, then you guys actually look over the security footage, and no one really notices anything that you guys didn't notice before.
I
No.
like that you're not even bothering to ask him to roll. You just know.
We already rolled for it.
We did?
Yeah, he rolled a
Yeah, he got a 38.
and
No, I didn't
missed
know that was
us.
for the tape. I thought that was just roll. You have us roll perception checks as we walk down hallways, and
Oh.
we never notice anything. I
Nope.
thought it was just that.
Nope.
Okay.
That was for the tape.
It was for the tape. Okay.
Anyways, you guys have no specific objective for today. It's kind of just a free day to do whatever you guys want to do, or further the investigation on your own.
To the bar. I want to go talk to that tech priest guy.
Okay.
Whose name I forget.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
I'm going to tell you, because my entire plan yesterday, until we found out that we had a trip to the asylum, was to go back to that Mechanicus place so we could see if we could get more information about your attacker. So I'm going to follow you and talk to the tech
Good.
priest.
Your ass
And-
can come with me then,
Yeah, that was the plan. Nilly.
bitch.
I
Whoa.
am gonna.
I was in character. That was me.
I wasn't.
I'm gonna go to the casino and try and double the amount of money I have.
Good.
You sure you want to
Yes.
do that?
Yes.
I've seen your rolls.
I don't have much to lose right now anyway.
So you're going to like double 3?
I hope to follow along with Neelis.
Okay. You guys make your way through the estate back down to where the tech priest stays. You knock on the door, and you hear mumbling and someone shuffling about in the room, but no one initially pays any mind to you.
So unlike yesterday when I went there, there is someone in the room, but he's just not answering the door.
Knock
Knock
again,
again.
but louder.
Eventually, the door creaks open, and the tech priest pops his head out. Nilly, was it? What can I do for you?
Tits. Why did I come over here? Oh, actually, I'm gonna start this off this way. So, my friend Tybalt here is also a aspiring tech priest, and I believe he
I
would
am a
like
tech
to-
priest.
Not yet.
Well, I guess
You're not a
not.
full
Not
fledged
yet.
one.
I guess
You're not a
I'm
tech
the Adeptus,
fledged
so-
yet.
Mhm.
And I'm sure he would like to hang around and talk to you a little bit about it.
Are you setting me up on a date?
Yes.
Yeah, we talked over dinner when you first arrived here. Yes.
Yeah, we did.
What?
By the way, hexagram. Hexagram.
Hexagramic word.
Hexagramic word. Got it. Okay.
What can I do for you, Tybalt?
I know you said you couldn't tell me much more about it. You said you'd already said too much, but I was just wondering, when did you begin construction on that hexagramic ward?
He looks around nervously, not really wanting to disclose the information, obviously.
I understand your hesitation.
Do you want to roll?
Yeah, I'd like to roll, but I just wanted to reassure him first.
Okay.
So,
I'll give you a slightly easier roll for that.
so he's gonna slam the door in my face, right?
So he falls down drunk.
Still doesn't drink.
Jabs the gun.
I'm sorry, I really can't I can't speak to that.
I understand.
I shouldn't have even brought it up at dinner.
I'm gonna butt in. Are you sure? It would go a great way in helping us with our
Investigation.
investigation. Thank you.
I really don't think I should say anything about it. I'm terribly sorry. If you want, you can go to the asylum and ask for the official records, but I won't speak anymore about it.
Is there
Yeah,
any way you could get us down there?
Well, he doesn't have any power at the asylum. He just happened to work there. He's telling us to check the asylum records. So,
I know. But he
has-
work on it. Maybe he
worked on it,
knows
but he has
a back
no-
way in.
A back way into the. Would he build like a fucking back door to the sub basement of the asylum?
I don't know. Maybe there's just like some storm drain or shit. I don't know. It could be fucking Star Wars. They go into a garbage dump. Boom.
No, I'm sorry. You'll have to talk to the head warden. I'm sorry.
Is any of this in the public record, or is it all just in the asylum record? This typical.
Let me think. Who would know?
Because I mean, I can't imagine they might have had to get like a permit from Governor DeCall to build something like that, but I don't necessarily know. 'Cause I
You should
imagine-
be able to find some record of it either at the Administratum or the asylum itself by
All
talking
right.
to the head warden.
I appreciate your assistance. I just needed a time frame, so I apologize for prying.
Yes, no problem. And he closes the door kind of abruptly, obviously a bit miffed at that conversation.
Damn it! I was setting you two up to be friends, and then you just fucking went for it.
Pushing it in there, man. He doesn't want that.
All right. So I guess we can just head over to the what was it called? The
Administratum?
Minnesortum. Yeah, let's go there.
Okay.
And to zoom in.
So you guys run down to the docks, catching up with Garvel as he makes his way to the casino, and you share a boat.
Oh yeah, Zek
across-
was with us that whole time, wasn't he?
Yeah, Zek was just sitting in the back,
Okay.
being a Zek.
I was trying to think of where he was. Where he came down with us.
You all get across and walk through the general housing area. Zane breaks off, heading towards the marketplace. Neelis, can you roll a perception check for me? So you guys make your way to the administrator.
You'd be better off just having people start attacking
Thank
us.
you.
We're never gonna
Thank you.
notice. This game of subtleties is too subtle.
I don't get it. Why does nothing ever happen in this game?
Oh shit, did I close that?
Garble, you make your way into Lux's casino. It is a very fine establishment, very ornate, golden. The roof is made out of a very pale blue stained glass that mirrors both the sky and the turquoise ocean. What kind of game would you care to play? A card game, a dice game, or a game of chance?
Out character, what do you mean by game of chance?
Like a slot machine.
Game of chance.
Okay. How much money do you want to play?
I want to play. Here I have. Let's see here. Yeah, 45. I want to play 35 gil.
35 gil? Alright,
Should I roll like 3 d4s or something? And see it.
no, you're gonna roll 1d100, and it's
Okay.
gonna go against your intelligence. Nice. How much did you put in?
I put in 35.
Alright, so, you play a slot machine, you pull the thing, the lights and bells all go off, and, you win. And about...
Sweet.
And you win.
Congratulations, you win! Bells jingle, everybody all around you goes, eh. They're all happy, and you get about 110 gilt out of it.
Sweet.
You spent about... This didn't happen over, like, one... Like,
Yeah.
This took place over about 2 hours. While you were doing that, Nihilus, Zek, and Zach make their way to the Administratum. You walk in, and this plascrete and stained glass building sitting next to the spaceport looks very, what's the word? Regal. It's got high pillars.
Yeah.
You know, it looks like a courthouse or something, but gigantic. You make your way in and are met by a secretary who asks you what you want.
Tybalt.
Oh. I'm sorry, I just assumed you would walk in.
Charge. Yeah, can I get access?
Access to what?
Everything.
No.
I need guns. Lots of guns. I don't know what I'm looking for. Because he just walked in and they denied him. I don't know what I'm specifically asking for.
You're denying what?
For the records on
Yeah,
the
he went
asylum.
In, he went in and asked for the records, and they're like, yeah, you can't have that. And then Mechanicus was like, yeah, I'm going to have difficulty because the Mechanicus doesn't want that. So I don't know. Am I
You
like,
guys are in the Administratum, you're not in the Mechanicus.
oh, what the hell am I here for?
Because you guys were all going there.
We were going to the Mechanicus. 'Cause-
Why were you going to the Mechanicus?
I don't know.
They didn't have records. The Administratum and St. Vero had records.
That's exactly what I asked you at the. That's like one of the few things that people in the stream actually heard was I asked you why we needed my help to get past the Mechanicus. Like, for what reason? What did we want from them?
That's if you wanted to know more about the ward itself.
Oh,
You guys are asking, like, the date it was constructed on, which would be
oh well, that wasn't the main
Administratum.
reason we were heading over here. We were heading over here to figure out more about the attack on Iris. Initially. So we don't need Tybalt for that.
What?
Nihilus, what are you here for?
I
just doing
came
the season.
here because Tybalt wanted dates on the building of that thing under the asylum, and the tech priest said that they would be possibly on public file at the Administratum or the asylum.
Zach, what are you here for?
I'm here for those.
I'm
Okay,
just
so-
following.
So you guys are just in the Administratum looking for the dates.
We're looking for too
Construction.
many things. I got confused.
Okay. Just clarifying.
Okay.
Looking for construction dates.
Construction dates on a hexagrammic ward in the sub-basement of the St. Vero Asylum.
Yes.
Yes.
Any public records of such construction.
I'm. And she looks over it, or she looks on her desk and starts typing into the computer. And who is requesting this?
Canicus Levine.
Ah, okay. And then she types that in. Will you wait one moment for me?
Of course, man.
And she gets up out of her desk and walks into the back. Zane, would you like to keep wagering, or what do you want to do?
Oh. Let me see here.
Yeah, shit, he won his first gamble. He knows the taste of victory.
Yeah, I wouldn't push it. The rest of your rolls are gonna
Yeah.
be 90s.
So,
You're now
You tripled your not income.
you're bankrupt, and they took all of your weapons.
And you follow a drunk.
And
your gun jobs.
okay, so I want to go to the armor shop.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. The screen was frozen for a
Yeah, it was
second.
frozen for a second there.
All right, you make your way over to the armor shop.
By the way,
what
does
do you
the
want to
armor
do
shop
over there?
refresh like we can roll again to see if they have the item?
Yes, it takes a certain amount of time based on the rarity of the item before you can do it again.
Oh, okay.
So, here, out of character, I was gonna ask, hey, the kinds of like armor I can get and stuff. Can I only get like, can I get any type of armor? I have to get like something that's like lighter because of my class.
Oh, you can buy any type of armor that you want.
You just whatever you think would be most efficient, right?
Yeah, it's whatever would work for your class. Like obviously, an assassin doesn't want to wear like
Yeah.
I forgot what it is.
Power armor.
No, power armor's okay. Carapace. because carapace is very inflexible armor.
So like, what is like layer armor? Like what's mesh?
That would be what assassins would normally pick.
Okay.
Mesh is a xenomesh. It's basically a non-Newtonian liquid kind of vest, where when it hits, it hardens at that specific spot for a split second. So it's very useful for assassins.
So I'm guessing both primitive and mesh would be like good for me, and not flak or something.
Flak's fine for you. It only helps you against explosive damage. Primitive is primitive. It doesn't really help against anything particularly. Mesh is...
Primitive is just better than nothing.
Yeah, primitive is better than nothing. Flak's good against explosive. Mesh is good against everything, but not amazing. Carapace is good against everything and slightly better than mesh, but takes away maneuverability. And power armor is what Space Marines wear.
Okay. So...
What would Tybalt wear? Because, I mean, everything would just interfere with my Mechadendrites at some point. So
he would wear anything up to carapace. Cause,
really?
Yeah. You would just have, like, holes for your Mechadendrites to come out of.
Okay. I want to try and purchase a mesh cowl.
A mesh cowl?
It's rare.
Alright.
It costs 100.
Roll 1d100. I'm sorry, sir. We don't seem to have any in the store.
Can you only roll for like one item, or can you be like, I would also like to buy?
Each item you have to roll for.
Okay, but I meant like you can sit there and roll infinite times for like, if
like,
you want to buy one of each item
out
until
of
you get
character.
something.
Yeah, so like if I didn't get that, could I try and like go for like a flak vest or something?
Yeah.
Couldn't you also go for a mesh vest, or is a mesh cloak?
I don't have enough for those. Yeah. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, I want to try and go for a flak vest and let's see, flak helmet.
All right, roll 2d100s.
So, 2 100s in a day is impressive to me.
In a rage, she throws you out of Your fellowship is what?
My fellowship is 32, so...
Nope.
Not only that, but then I also have the negative 10.
And then you roll a natural 100, so he throws you out of his shop in a rage that you are so obstinately asking about things that are outside of either your price range or his ability to serve you.
Damn.
Okay.
He now has a challenging disposition towards you for the next. Roll 1d10 for me. For the next 7 days.
You pissed him off.
He's so mad at you right now.
You come into my shop and ask for things?
How dare you!
I don't need your
What do you think I'm
words
doing?
anyway.
Providing a service?
Okay, so then I guess I'll go to meet up with...
So go to the stratum.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, you start to make your way over there. Anyways, back at the administratum. The clerk comes back and says, yes, I have blueprints for the repair of the sub-basement for St. Vero. If you wouldn't mind following me. And she leads you down a very long hallway with a bunch of doors leading into other little rooms. You enter and then into the room that she shows you. She closes and locks the door behind you. And on the table is a blueprint.
Is it all three of us in there?
Yes, all three of you are in
Okay. Did she say repairs?
there. Yes.
Oh, they were repairing it? I thought they were building it.
I'm not gonna answer you.
Oh.
I'm sick and tired of answering your out-of-game questions. Just let the story unfold, Zach. What do you guys want to do?
Did she say repairs? I thought he said build. For a conversation that none of you were at the table for.
He said he spoke aloud to himself.
As she was nearby.
She's outside of the room.
Oh.
Back to my hunch.
And what is your hunch?
I have a hunch. There's a conspiracy going on here. Something's not right.
What exactly isn't right?
This is all out of character, so if you're answering, I'm not saying anything.
Anyways, you guys are alone in the room with the blueprints. What do you want to do?
I suppose it's always a good idea to roll a perception check.
Do you really want to?
I don't trust you. I'm alone in a locked room with 2 other people after asking for apparently classified stuff. Good.
You don't see anything?
I never see anything. I don't know why I bothered.
That's my favorite part.
Fuck this game!
Nothing ever happens.
Danny, would you want to roll a perception check too?
Sure.
It doesn't hurt anything, does it?
Good.
Alright, so you glance over the blueprints. The language and symbolism used within it are beyond your comprehension, for you have no knowledge of construction or how a hexagrammic ward actually works, or anything in the sub-basement, really. In fact, you can't even distinguish what area would be the ward and what area is just the part of the actual basement with its electrical work.
Good. I'm glad I'm
You
not
said she handed me blueprints. Did she just hand me blueprints? Or
She
did
put the
she...
blueprints on the table.
Well, I meant, like, sorry, is that all there was? Is there anything else? Is there, like, are there any permit? Because, you know, if it's in public records, it would only be in public records if they had to get, like, some kind of permit for it.
Mhm.
So, could
It's
there be
marked
dating
off with-
for when it was requested,
Yeah.
when construction began, when it was completed?
Mhm.
Okay.
It's all on the blueprint.
Okay, then I look over those. So,
You notice that construction happened about 17 weeks prior to your arrival.
is that when it began?
Yes.
Okay.
Or when the repairs, when this was done, was about 17 weeks ago. It was completed about 14 and a half weeks ago.
Okay, so about a half a week after the first incident.
And it was signed off by the head of the administratum, who I haven't made a name for yet, so you can wait on that.
Yeah.
And Governor DeCall and Faltz.
Who requested it?
It doesn't. Oh, it was requested by Faltz.
It was requested by False. Is it specifically listed as repairs?
Yes, it just says repairs to the sub basement
Okay.
of St. Vera.
Well, sorry, that's what I meant. He just requested repairs.
Mhm.
So.
There's nothing specific in the work order mentioning hexagrammic ward anywhere.
Did he? What was the budget that was signed off for?
It was a very
Like, is it a massive budget?
it was a very large sum of money.
Because I mean, I imagine it would have to be huge, just because you said it's 4 square kilometers, so
Mhm.
it's huge.
Yeah, it's
So
it's
it would be
somewhere
an unfathomable amount of
about
money.
$5
but I
or
mean-
$6 million. Like it was a huge expenditure.
But I mean, does that seem rather large for a sub base? Because by comparison, because it's a huge building. You know, if you take like $5-6 million repair project for a building, you know, here, that's insane. You know, someone fucking drove into it and through it, knocked it down. But you know, a building of that size, that doesn't really, you know, furnish like a small square of it. So, I'm just asking because I have no frame of reference
I know.
for budgets.
Yeah, none of you do.
Okay.
You can ask around.
Okay.
Anyways, is there anything
Then
else
I
that you
may
guys?
actually make a venture over to the bar and ask for the upkeep of his small building. Likewise, I will head over to the water treatment facility and ask the same, because that should all be in the public records. Why am I heading there? I'm just gonna fucking. I'm at the public records.
Is there anything else that you guys want to do while you're in the room with the blueprints? Blueprint.
I don't have my eye or anything. I can't like snap a picture of it. There's nothing I can do. Like everything I want to do has to be memorized. I can't download any data.
Yeah.
You could theoretically put it onto your data slate if you wanted to.
Would I have to remove the video?
Yes.
Well,
Only store one thing.
I suppose at this point in time I turn to Zane and Zach and ask, would either of you have a problem if I delete this video? We couldn't find anything going over it.
I mean, Neil is, because Zane isn't there yet.
Get right, Zane's out gambling. Neelis and Frau, Zach, whatever. I haven't decided what I'm going to call you yet.
No, I'd say keep it because we might want to go and try and talk to those. Fuck.
The brunette and the redhead?
Yeah, the sororitas.
Well, it would be much easier to memorize their faces and go look for them later than it would be to try and memorize this entire thing of blueprints, which we may not have access to again now that we've, rustled some bushes.
Then go for it.
All right. Do I have access to show the video again, or do I have to have some kind of screen in front of me in order to view the video again?
Oh, you can look it up on your data sheet.
Okay, then I'm going to pull up the particular part where those two walk by
Mhm.
and specifically request that those two memorize the faces.
Okay.
So do they have to roll for anything like that, or will they just have to do perception
No,
checks?
it's just later on you're gonna have to roll against your intelligence. So remember.
All right. Do I have to roll or anything like that to?
No, you just
Okay.
it's automatic.
Okay. So the data sheet has now taken over my slot, or the blueprints.
Blueprint. All right. Is there anything else you guys want to do, or do you guys want to head out?
Nope, I'm good. Let's head out.
While I'm here, I would like to look into budgets, which should also be in the public records. I'm looking at the budget for the upkeep of the entirety of the asylum, just general, over the past, 20, 30 years. So just basic records. And then by comparison, I would like to also look at things like the water treatment facility, Planetary Defense Force Barracks, the Sororitas, if I can get access to a specific area of the asylum. And then, for comparison, a very small building such as the bar.
Okay. Then yeah, you guys all leave that room and head back towards the main hall of the Administratum to ask for the budgets and stuff. Nihilus and Zek, can you roll perception checks for me?
It's gonna be glorious. Ooh.
All right. Zek and Tybalt are walking up front, and they're, maybe 10 or 15 feet in front of you. Nihilus, you're just biding your time, and as you guys are leaving, you notice a pretty tall figure, a pale man, walk and bump into Tybalt. And you catch...
He notices that?
Huh?
He
I
notices someone
noticed
bump
that.
into me?
Nihilus notices someone bump into you? Yeah. You rolled a 25. You rolled a 25.
Well, I just meant he's the one who noticed. Like, I'm just like, what was that?
No, you notice him bump into you. Nihilus, you notice that he pickpockets Tybalt and is continuing to walk down the hall. He's about 3 feet away from you now. What do you want to do?
Charge at him, grab him, and be like, "Hey, I just saw what you just did. Give it back."
All right, roll for initiative.
100.
10.
So my stuff is gone.
As you charge at him, he grabs you by the back of the neck and, in one swift movement, flings both of you into a room, closing and locking the door behind you. All of this happens silently.
Both of you? So Tybalt and Nihilus?
No, Nihilus and the man.
Oh, I was like,
You and Zek are continuing to walk on, having not noticed at all that any of this has happened.
good. So I've been robbed and now my protector is gone.
Yep. Dark Heresy. Zane, at this time, you are currently walking into the Administratum. You see Tybalt and Zek walking up to you, or walking into the main chamber again. Tybalt, what do you want to do?
My pockets feel lighter.
No, you don't notice that. Perception check. Everything feels fine,
Yeah.
but my gun's jammed.
How did your venture at the casino go, Zane?
Pretty good. Made a lot of profit. Got thrown out of the weapons store.
What did you do this time?
I made him angry. He does not like when my kind try to purchase equipment from him.
Okay. So you're not setting foot in there.
Nope.
I'll buy whatever you need.
Sweet. Thank you.
Let me just check my wallet.
You didn't pick your wallet.
Did you take my spare parts?
Yes.
My one spare.
You jacked your sacred oil.
Yeah. I didn't start with the sacred oil. I started with one spare part, and he bought a spare part and gave it to me. He's got my rubber band and a screw.
Anyways, what are you guys gonna do?
So does Zane notice that Nihilus is...
I don't know. Does he?
Yeah, I still haven't turned around. I'm focusing
Neither
on Zane.
Zek and Tybalt haven't turned around yet.
Yeah, Zane
It's
should
not
be
like
I
it's
can-
unusual. It just might
I-
be he's not there.
Right.
Yeah.
I noticed you two are here. Where's what's the name? Where's
Nihilus.
Nihilus too? Nihilus.
So I turn him...
Right there.
Yeah, he does that. I turn and look, realize that he's not there, and say he was just behind us a moment ago.
Like, there was just a straight hallway, right? Did I miss something?
We should go
Is there a
check.
bathroom?
I don't.
Like, because we hadn't
Agreed.
gone past we just exited that long straight
You
hallway.
just
going
exited the
over, right?
hallway.
Okay. It's a, he couldn't have gotten lost,
So?
could he?
No, I don't think so. We should go try and find him.
Just wanted some goddamn information. I hate this place.
Why does this have to be so hard? I just wanted to know what the bills were.
I'm thinking of getting into accounting.
Alright, so you guys walk back into the hallway. And,
We can walk back into the hallway. Oh wait, never mind. Those are just private rooms, aren't they?
yeah, they're just private rooms.
Okay.
And, Zane, roll a perception check for me.
Did I get pickpocketed again? And nobody even sees this time.
You guys keep walking down the hallway, basically just pushing on doors and seeing if any of them are unlocked, looking for bathrooms or anything. But you don't notice anything suspicious.
If only I had my
And-
fucking eye.
Can I call out? Can I call out his name?
You can, yeah.
Nihilus.
That seems kind of strange, though.
Anyways, so you call out his name and you hear no response.
Oh, I don't care.
Damn it, bitch! Was this you? What do you guys feel like doing in this long hallway of millions of doors?
Millions?
There's like 50 doors, alright?
Kind of jump there.
1 million dollars.
There's like 1.2 quadrillion doors in this hallway, alright? It's a big place.
Apparently. If it's a straight hallway and it's not like stairs leading up to other doors, it's a very long hallway.
Anyways, what do you guys want to do? Before we go back to Nihilus and his peril.
Always in peril.
Well, I mean, all of the doors are locked.
I like that when you were like, can this not be me? Can you stop fucking with me? I was like, oh god, he's gonna love this part.
You said there are like 50 doors, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, our only option to find him is to bust down 50 doors into private viewing rooms where people are supposed to be able to look over.
In the administratum.
Yeah. Not a wise decision. Does this hallway lead anywhere, or does it just lead to a dead end?
It leads to another kind of big chamber that you don't currently know the use of, but it does open out into another
But we do
place.
know that it goes somewhere.
Yes. You could tell that at the end of the hallway there are two doors that are open and you can see that it's a large room.
So I would go
Yeah.
toward that.
So you guys are going to go towards the
Zane, I
other
want
room?
you to go to the other end of this hallway and wait there, see if anyone comes through that door. Fral, I want you to go to the exit of the hallway and make sure nobody leaves. Make sure... Are they Vox boxes?
Voxcaster.
Voxcaster. Make sure you have your Voxcasters on. If you see anything, I want you to report it. I'm going to go look up the goddamn budgets. In the whole...
This sounds familiar.
Did you guys, out of character, did you guys give me a Voxcaster? Because I don't think...
Yeah, you have one,
yeah,
just
you
for
have
being
one.
in the group.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just say that they gave it to you and we didn't bother disclosing it.
Okay. So I head down to the other end.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to report any movement on either end of the hallway.
Okay.
So...
Now you're going to go back out.
I'm going to go back and I'm going to request the information. And if either of them sees anything, I'm going to drop what I'm doing and head back.
Okay.
But until that point, since there are only 2 possible exits for him to come out of.
Alright. Nilly,
Good.
Already starting off strong.
will you roll a perception check for me? Or no, an
Fuck.
intelligence check for me. Sorry.
Good.
Good.
You've isolated him and put him back in essentially combat. This is what we've been trying to avoid.
Oh no.
Scumbag DM is scumbag.
I see no dungeons.
Alright, so, slammed up against the wall, his hand over your mouth, you stare into this man's face. It seems subtly familiar, but you can't recognize it offhand. It just keeps kind of biting in the back of your mind.
I bet my thumb again. What?
That you feel like you know him from somewhere.
Okay.
Slowly, he pulls his hand away from your mouth, replacing it with a dagger at your throat.
Good.
So far, so good.
My favorite are the people who put daggers at your throats, but don't say anything. They're just like, you can figure this out.
The man leans down next to your ear and says, "You've done pretty well for yourself, boy."
What, is he gonna rape me?
You got a nice mouth on it.
You mean a pretty mouth.
Then he bends you over a pinball machine. Yes, that's exactly what happens.
Oh boy.
Rape play, Dark Heresy.
Both you mean to RP.
This is
You
now,
do have the explicit tag on this.
this is now an ERP game.
I got the worst.
Anyways,
Good, cry for him.
Anyways.
back to the matter at hand.
Makes me hard.
You gonna say anything or just stare at him some more?
Just stare at him. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do? He's got a knife at my throat.
Well, he just called you boy for that matter. He's gonna take that?
Just gonna
Yeah,
sit there.
with a knife at your throat.
No. Looking him dead in the eyes. What do you want from me?
Whoa, we got a badass over here.
Pulling his knife slightly further away from you, but still having it threateningly close to your throat. He smirks at you a little bit and said, "I always liked you, kid. You got some fast reflexes." God damn it. That's all I could have think about for this entire conversation.
Every line is gonna be a double entendre.
Don't worry, because halfway through that,
You've gotten big, haven't you?
when I was anticipating what you were gonna say, I thought, like,
I hear you want to make Tibble hard.
I've always liked you, kid.
I was literally half expecting to be like, "Give me your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle."
Yes.
Oh my god.
Would you like me to make you hard like me?
That's funny because that's my bond with Tibble.
I know, that's
Yeah.
what I said.
Yeah.
Anyways, he says that. What do you want to respond with him with?
Do I know you?
Quick, Richard, how are you gonna turn that one around? Let me pull down my pants. She'll recognize me then.
Oh, don't recognize me anymore, do you? Well, I suppose that's to be expected.
You were only 5.
God damn it. You were a young lad when I met you. When I knew you. When we loved. God damn it. This is all your fault, Danny. This was gonna be a badass moment, alright? And now it's a rape scene.
Oh my god.
Now it's a male-on-male ERP. This was supposed to be badass.
Your asshole is going to be torn asunder.
You wanna see my weapon skill?
Oh boy.
Okay. I'm gonna go sit in another chair and just let this happen.
No amount of shotgun shrapnel that like you can shoot will like amount to the amount of damage you're gonna take. Like,
Okay.
All right. So, are we waiting for Zach?
No, we're waiting
no,
for you.
I'm not in the room.
Oh,
Yeah,
what'd you
no,
say?
He's had enough.
That
I'm over here.
he was surprised that you didn't recognize him, but he says that's to be expected, he guesses. It's been a long time since you've seen each other. And then he remarks, farm boy.
Oh. 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 Hold on. I gotta open my story up.
I know this! I know this one! Daddy?
It got worse with the
Who's your daddy?
It's so much worse with the rape thing. Anyways.
Where's your leather suit?
Barbosa?
Are you saying that?
Yes, I am saying that.
Is Barbosa the only guy who would know he's from a farm?
No.
Like, that's just a... never mind, I guess.
As he,
You said it was this guy wearing a hood?
not right now.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
He's not, he's just wearing, like,
Okay, I think it's safe to come back.
he's just wearing, a long black kind of cloak, but there's no hood on it. Currently. Oh, you do remember me, and looking up in his eyes, you remember that this is, Mercutio Barbosa. He was the cousin, or not the cousin, but he was a relative. Not of the family that lived on Acreage, but their extended family. And with horror, you believed that he was one of the ones having dealings with the heretical death cults. I'll let you write.
Dude, I gotta remember all this shit.
I know. Yeah, I just go back into my streams and write everything down. I'm like, fuck, what did I
Yeah.
say there?
yeah, I've only just started to write stuff down now.
Well, after this, I was planning to go back and like go through the whole stream and take notes, and then I realized we didn't have.
You can
audio.
take notes on everything I said.
That's
Zach
true.
said.
Yeah. You can take
Actually,
notes at
that'll
what
still be the most useful.
GM said
Mhm.
and rage.
Yes, pretty much. Anyways, Danny.
What brings you out here and what makes you want to steal things off of my friends, I guess.
You're awfully calm for someone who has a knife to your throat.
Oh, he's relaxing.
Yeah.
Good.
I know this motherfucker.
I know this guy. This dude and me were
Stop struggling.
bros.
He's my best friend. Just puts a knife to my throat.
Love this guy. It seems you and me are on a similar quest at the moment.
What are you after?
I can't go into too much detail, but the blueprints you were looking at interest in me.
In what way?
And he just kind of glares at you menacingly. You're not going to get much more out of him from this.
Try talking him out of the fight.
Great.
Yes, you might still want to defuse the situation. He does still have a knife, like right about here.
Yeah. So, is this always how you greet people you haven't seen in a long time?
Just old friends.
How do you greet your enemies?
Witty comebacks.
Jesus.
Yeah, from someone who's not there.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Zach made a witty comeback.
What was it?
How do you greet your enemies?
Oh. That is a good one. I'm gonna use that, Zach. How do you
It's
greet
like
your enemies?
Generic.
It is generic, but it's
But
good.
it was good.
It flew.
What flies like this
No.
safely?
Flow.
Oh.
Ass.
Just making sure. Wow, man. Why do you have to be so rude to me?
I call
I
everybody
just-
ass.
It
I call my
hurts.
girlfriend a bitch on a daily basis.
Yep.
Oh, you did. I thought you said I did. I was like, I've never spoken to her.
I've never even talked to Ronnie. What the fuck, man?
Anyways, how do you greet your enemies?
Oh no.
Good. Can I write all of your dialogue?
Yes. I'm bad
You
at
are
that.
the Jew.
Yeah. Would be better than the George Lucas dialogue we had for the first hour of the last one.
Yeah. He smiles at you and kind of playfully digs his knife into your throat.
Playfully.
Playfully.
He
Good.
playfully digs the knife into your throat.
Stop clenching your anus.
Oh my god.
And whispers that he's never met an enemy has never met him.
I'm gonna like slowly reach my hand up and try and push his hand.
You're gonna move the knife away.
Yeah.
Slowly, like, we're all friends here, or slowly, like, maybe he won't notice?
No, slowly like, we're cool, man.
He lowers his knife but keeps his other hand behind his back. Who are those friends that you were with?
Just some people I'm here with, working on an investigation.
And what are you investigating?
What are you investigating?
This is about to go really well for you.
I'm not investigating anything.
Well, good. Then neither am I.
Why are you hurting our cause?
He's just stole blueprints from you for no reason, and he won't tell me.
Why
So
would
why
I
the
have
hell?
the blueprints? Wouldn't the lady have them? She's the one who came in and laid them out on the table.
He stole your data sheet.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought
He
that was part of
pickpocketed.
my implants.
No.
Oh.
The data sheet's like a
Oh. Okay.
tablet-sized thing that you can put in your
Oh, well,
pocket.
that makes sense. Because, like I said, I thought that was part of my implants. I was like, I have no idea what he would have stolen from me if not
Just
my money.
ripped off an implant. You never even noticed it. Just put just standing in
I'd
the
like your arm, please.
This guy's good. Anyways, with a swift motion, he throws his elbow into your neck, dropping you to the ground, and pulls out. Don't poke the bear, man.
He asked some simple questions with a knife to your throat, and you're being a smartass.
I know,
And-
motherfucker.
And pulls out a very long katana-esque monosword and lays it upon your neck, lightly cutting into you.
Oh shit, he upgraded from the knife. It's serious now.
I'll ask you one more time. What are you doing here?
Investigating random events.
What kind of events? He says, pulling
Just-
his sword up slowly.
People going batshit crazy randomly and screaming and tearing their faces off.
Hmm.
What just happened last night and one earlier today.
Interesting.
When did it happen earlier today, and when did it happen last night?
Earlier, well, it was yesterday.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
The calls
right.
were yesterday
It
and
was
2 days
yesterday
ago.
in the afternoon
Right,
and
2
one
days
in the
ago.
early morning.
My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
Anyways, you tell him that. And he, you're still looking at the ground and you hear him fiddling with something for a few seconds, and then the data sheet that he stole clambers down right next to your face. And he says, I left my Vox code on there if you need me. If you have any more information that might intrigue me like this. And you look up and he's somehow just basically disappeared, and the door is open.
But aren't we like
Yeah.
standing in the hallway still?
So Zek and Zane, can you roll perception checks for me?
How long is the hallway roughly? Because you said 50 doors, but I
It's-
mean, it's like it's not like the room is literally just the size of the door.
Yeah,
So
it's probably about like
gotta be like a
80
good
or-
50 meters at least.
80 meters or so.
Because that's assuming that each room. I mean, even if you have them on opposing sides, each room would only be like a
Okay,
meter.
Fair-
so that's
what's your-
30. Mine's
What's
30.
your perception?
30?
30? You notice a figure step out of a doorway for a split second, and then he seems to disappear right into thin air all of a sudden. In that split second, you happen to notice that he carried with him a metal staff and a sword in his hand, and you begin to rush down the hallway towards him to see what's going on.
How long did this take, by the way? How long have Zek and Zane been standing there, waiting for something?
Like less than 5 minutes.
Less than 5 minutes. So I probably haven't even had time to get the information.
No.
Okay.
Anyways, you see that, and you begin to start moving towards the direction that
even-
it came from.
They would have like just gotten set up because you said he pulled them into the room. That's like 5 minutes of interrogation.
Mhm.
We had just finished walking to the end of the hallway, so I would have been like, "You guys do this." They would have gotten there and turned around.
Yeah, and then he walked out.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
so you said.
Sorry, when Zane heard the sound, or he saw it, like he noticed from
Yeah.
the corner's eye, you said, what direction did he notice it in? Because like he's at one end of the hall, I'm at the
Yeah.
other.
Was he more towards the center? Was he more towards?
He was
Zane?
walking towards Zek, which I'm assuming that Zek was towards the
Zek was the one
building
who
that
was
was closest to you that you were going back into.
Mhm. He was the one
the
who was
main
not
area.
next to the. What did you say? Was it stadium or? You
It was just a big open room that you guys
open
hadn't investigated yet, so you don't know what it is or not.
Mhm.
But yeah, he was heading back towards the entrance to the Administratum, the main atrium. In that split second before he just vanished before your eyes.
Okay, but Zek didn't notice. It's just
Zek noticed the door opening, but didn't see the figure.
didn't see anyone step out.
Hmm.
Okay.
So, what do you two wish to do? And then after this, we're gonna do the post game because Max has to go.
Well, we probably, like you said, that I went running to the place where he left, right?
Yeah.
So I'd assume, okay, that as I was running there, I contacted Tybalt and told him that, whatever you call it, I spotted something and that he would be on his way also.
All right, I'm on my way.
And then as he does that, how long is this hall? Like,
It's
can
like
I
80
hear him?
The
like,
whole hall is about 80 meters. The distance between you and the door that opened is about 25.
Oh, so he was closer to Zek.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, good eyesight, Zane.
So then, can I hear Rod running down or can I hear Garble running down the hall and contacting Tybalt?
We could
You
probably
can hear
hear
him-
us over the.
You hear them over the Vox network.
Oh,
but
I
you
hear that
can't-
anyway. Okay.
Yeah,
So it broadcasts to everyone.
yeah.
It broadcasts to the party, yeah.
Okay.
Does
So
that mean
you're making your way
Niles
there
hears it
too
as
then.
well, or?
Yeah.
Okay, so he just didn't have the ability to contact anyone.
Mhm.
Okay.
So I start moving in the direction. I move towards.
Towards the door.
Yeah.
You know, in hindsight, that probably would have been a better idea to just call him on the Vox chat, see where he was, and then have what's his face,
Yeah.
break it or something.
Yeah.
But
I was waiting for you guys to do that, and there was a plan. There was a plan.
You had a plan, or we had a plan?
I had a plan, if that happened. You guys move in. Zach, you get there first. Noticing Nihilus just getting up from the ground and holding a data sheet. Zane, you're still about maybe like 5 or 10 meters away from the door.
I have no idea how far away I am from Zach, so...
You're about 25 meters from the door that they're in.
Like
Zach's now in the room.
Now that Zach is there, so I'm where Zach was?
Yeah, you're where Zach was.
Got it.
I look at Nihilus. What happened here?
Just a run-in with an old friend.
Ah, damn
Where did he go? What happened?
I don't know. He just ran out and disappeared.
Were you attacked?
No, just a little chit-chat.
Anyways,
Just a friendly greeting.
since I know that Max has to go, we're going to end it here.
Okay.
You guys, or Nihilus, you look at the data sheet and it has a Vox code, and below it, it just has. Do you have? Does anyone have underground lore?
No, I don't have any of the lores.
Wait a
Unless
second.
No, I have
the-
common lore.
Of what?
Adeptus Arbites and Imperium.
Okay. You realize using your Imperium lore that the end of the Vox code is a assassin guild, the Moritat code, and it is signed Reaper, and that's all that's on there besides the actual Vox code. So you
So he erased my blueprints?
no, your blueprints are still on there.
Oh, so you said that's all you see, so I
Yeah,
thought...
that's all he sees of import.
Okay.
Because your blueprints are still there.
Okay.
And then that's where we're gonna end it.
Okay.
All right. So, for the length of the game today, you all get 300 experience.
Woo!
For the fight, you all get 50 experience.
350.
Has anyone felt like they've completed a bond in any way?
I was gonna look to Frau for stuff, but that didn't happen very much.
Because he hates me.
I mean, kind of shot in the dark. Tibble
Zane-
the soft, toughen him up. He blew someone's head off.
Yeah, but did you make him hard?
He hit it pretty hard. I saw you guys as ERP.
No, that's true. Alright.
So, I don't remember mine with Nihilus. I remember for Garble Zane, I don't necessarily trust him because I've heard rumors. And the other one was that I would sacrifice him.
I will endanger Zane to protect the machine spirit. I've heard rumors about Zane and do not fully trust him. Nihilus is a fool, and I will enlighten him in the name of the Omnisaya. And you respect Fral's knowledge.
Yeah, I
And
didn't do
look to
shit
him
for that.
for counsel. Have any of you, or have as the party as a whole, created a confidant, alias, ally, or a con that you're running?
I mean,
What?
I guess the closest thing we can get to that is the fact that we all know that Frau is a psyker, and nobody else does, and we can use that to our advantage for incognito spying. But I mean,
Oh, he's already part of the group. He doesn't count as a new one.
oh, I see. As someone separate.
It's an NPC.
Oh.
Confidant, ally,
Okay.
or...
Oh, the owner of the fucking weapon shop.
He's not a confidant.
Yeah, I kind of
Yeah.
think he hates you.
Yeah, the owner of the weapon shop in Karen.
Good. Alright, well,
I mean, who did we even?
The only other person we encountered was that one armored guy that Neelis saw or whatever
Yeah, I told him to
that
bite
glared
me.
at him. Yeah, that's the only other guy we really encountered.
Yeah, we encountered him. We talked to Faults. We talked. Canicus can't be our confidant because we're working
he
for
hired
him.
you.
Yeah. Lehman
I mean-
could be a confidant, but I mean, he's working for the guy who hired us, so that's to be expected. Faults, not so much. Weapon shop owner, definitely not. Karen, BFFs.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Since we have to cut this short, I'm going to give you guys the answer to 2 of those. Lehman is a confidant to you now because he gave you his Vox channel, so you can call him.
Wait, how do you spell
or
this,
he's an
guys?
ally.
What guy?
LEMANPYRSYN.
EI or LIE? LEI or LIE?
For
What
me,
is it? It's Lehman Pearson.
Person.
person,
Okay.
yeah. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
LEMANPERSYN.
It's in the important people thing.
Yeah,
of
it's
all
already in the important people.
Oh, okay. So he give us his column or whatever. Or?
hmm
Yeah.
And then, though you don't know his, well, Danny knows his name. Mercutio is also a ally at the moment, or a confidant, I guess. More forcibly so, but only because I had to cut it short, so I didn't get to develop him as much as I wanted to. So that's another 100 XP for you guys for today.
So 450.
Yep,
Alright.
everybody gets 450 today. And then, Danny, for quick reference, can you tell me the name of the guy that you wanted to see at the asylum still?
It was like Slave or...
Mattis?
No, the other one.
No, the...
Shale?
Shay. Okay, thank you.
Recently Insane Guard?
Alright, good game. Next week, have all of your EXP spent if you want to spend it. Remember to give yourself your upgrade bonuses, because I think most of you will level up to the next stage from this.
It's our 3rd one now.
Yeah, you're either going to be just barely by your 3rd, or you'll be in your 3rd. Except for Zek, who will be in his 2nd one.
In practice speaking up, I don't think anyone can hear you.
Anyways, good job, everybody.
Yes.
Yes. That was good, besides my insane mistakes.
I like how when you said he left, he had like another like one of those iron staff things. Like
Mm-hmm.
Neil's is like favorite weapon.
God, he just loves those.
So good.
He doesn't actually have a metal staff. It's a different weapon.
Okay.
But it
Is that
looks like a metal staff.
I still want that to like happen.
Still want him to get beat to death by that. Alright.
Final boss, like the metal staff, the monster.
Son of a bitch!
Nah, I was alone in a room.
With the metal staff.
Has shotgun resistant armor.
He doesn't need it.
Biggest troll.
Alright. That's all I got. If you guys want to talk about anything, feel free to. Or discuss anything. Otherwise, you're free to go as you wish. I'm going to keep the call up for like another 10 minutes or so. I'm going to stop
I'm
recording.
gonna take off in a minute.